plus you're giving up yardage.
Here we go.
56. Check 56.
Kill.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense.
Hey, kill.
43.
47.
Check safety.
Go. Get out there.
Me.
Hey, here we go. 26.
56, right there. 56. Watch the curl.
Complete to Callaway. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
Here we go.
56. You remember me? Let's go, baby. Check 31. Watch twist.
Here we go. Kill. 26.
Go. Run.
Past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield and get to what we call the second and the third levels. Get to linebacker
He's checking.
spot,
Here we go. 47.
all the way
Tighten up,
downfield with their blocking,
tighten up.
which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
26.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here we go.
3 yards remain for second
Check
down.
56. Drop deep.
We're going to 54. Wide in.
Off. 56.
26.
56, right there. 56. Let's go, Heavy.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Here we go.
So from inside the 20, here's
57
first and
to Mike.
10 at the 18.
57.
26.
I got it. Right.
Jordan Brooks on the
Here we go.
tackle.
Wide in.
After the pickup of 5, here's
Hey, check
2nd and
Mike
5.
57. Mike 57. We got
26.
Go.
To the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have struck first in its NFC title game. Certainly good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Check Mike. Check Mike 27.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
We got this.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
I got one. I got one.
First and 10 at the
12,
38.
12. 12.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Hey, hey.
18.
Tight dog. Tight dog. Tight dog.
Mike 27.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up, maybe in the game, trying to establish the inside run.
Here we go.
Toughness now.
Mike 27. Mike
Hey, alert.
Let's face it,
Get that
you
ball,
could do
D.
worse
Let's get
than a
that ball.
40-yard run on first down.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
Army. Mike 27. Mike
Go.
27. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Second and 6. Wilson able to get away. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
They can't stop him.
Micah Parsons just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll
That's what
have
I'm
2
talking
remaining
about.
as we step aside here in this first quarter. Wilson, the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's third and long here.
Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27.
He don't know nothing.
Here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. He's got a man complete. All the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. You normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into danger Russ.
And you'd think on third down, they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they caught the defense. They took a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
And that throw, amazingly, well over 70 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. Wow. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is Charlie. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start
Mike
plotting for this
56.
drive, does that work? But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the
56
49.
to Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide.
56 the Mike.
Switch is A.
Squeeze, double.
Mike 56 right there. 56.
He'll get this
I'm coming after you.
down as he's inside the 40.
Here we go. Wide.
Back-to-back good plays.
Here we go. 47.
Doing everything in his power to get this dub. He win because he can't fumble.
56. Mike's 56. Check.
Hey, hand me that.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Hello. Yeah, something.
8 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house.
Come on now, let's go.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to one remaining. The line here to begin the next drive. The Seahawks offense. They'll need to come from the play they want to play into. This is a trail early in this NFC Championship game. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Mike 13, Mike 13.
Here we go. Score.
Mike,
380.
Up on second and 8 at the 27-yard
Hey,
line.
defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Mike 13, Mike 13.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there. Without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Three buzz.
Wilson to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense?
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored
Mike
once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
Check pass. Check pass.
Right now, they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, got his man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way inside the 35. A big connection on that one. 30 yards.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense last season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game.
Hey, pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Dropping this one off for Zeke. Inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
So from the 17 now, here's
Check,
a first and 10.
I got wide.
56. 56. Right there, 56.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
The yard down to the 16. The run only got
Better
a
drop
yard.
something
Here's
else,
second
baby.
and 9. 57 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
That was a good, forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well, and we saw in that play, he'll run right through those attempted plays.
Here we go. 180.
56. All day, baby, all day.
Here we go. 46. 46.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Here we go.
No way to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Get ready.
So that'll back him up 5. So now Dak Prescott off, Greg Zuerlein on for the field goal. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Here we go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Pick that.
A quick throw out to Lockett. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put him on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
Mike
And
27,
that's
Mike
certainly a guy
27.
they want to keep trying to scheme open.
Sponge.
What?
No.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Let's get it popping.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly.
Mike 27,
The
Mike
coach
27,
with us
Mike
as
27.
always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 56. Now Wilson, first down. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
Check Mike 27.
Bound to lose one.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
12, 12. Switch, switch.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. Good tight.
They hand it off to Williams. And some room to run now. Doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the rim. 57 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this
Here we go,
football
D.
game.
All day, defense, all day.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
Man out, man out.
All go special. All go special. Bang out. Bang out. Bang, bang.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Mike's 42. Here we go, D. Mike's 42. Mike's 42.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. A big play brewing in this NFC title game.
14. Check 26. Check 26.
Eluding the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive game.
And Myers able to knock it through. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99 yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Get ready. Get ready.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Under.
Back's mine.
Check three. Check.
First and 10, flush to his right. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Treadwell. And the Seahawks are going to take over.
Time to go to work.
At their own
Let's go.
28-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're
He's
on
coming.
the
He's
run,
coming.
sometimes
Check
your
him.
downfield
Watch the
vision
run.
can get skewed
Watch the run.
just a
Watch
bit.
the run.
Now, the
Check
beauty
the hot
of
read.
extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and
Mike
bringing those
13.
defenders to the ball.
Man, I got
and that
you.
one was
Man, I
picked
got
off.
you.
He's coming. Check him. All day, every day, any day.
That will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
Let's go.
Battle, the government is going to come looking for you. I'll have to hide you in a blanket and write you out of your...
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they have
He's coming.
Their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
He's
Hey, 0-0-0.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. It's third down.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Hey, check my
Alert.
27. Defense wins championships.
One's left. 4, check 4.
Outside coming.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35.
Every time.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. So the big play
Here we
changes
go,
the
D.
complexion of
Hey,
things.
it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. You go tight. You got tight up there.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Check Mike.
Look for signals.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Mike 27. Man, I got you. Gun.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
First down. Right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
There we go, baby.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, wound up losing yardage.
19.
Ball at the 24
our time.
and a
It's
second
our
and
time.
11.
95.
Check Mike 27. Too little, Gus.
Wide open receiver complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting, pick pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Mike 13.
Let's go, D. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
Touchdown, Seattle. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will tie our game here in the third. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
Mike, and that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because
47.
they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
26-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
380.
13. He's coming. He's coming. Check him.
I got one. I got one.
And it worked this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Get there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and
Mike
7.
42.
Here we go. Here we go.
Mike 42. Mike 42.
I'm coming for you.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf. His second touchdown. Seahawks in just 2 plays have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Kill. A little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just...
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. We got a seal.
Just go ahead and use the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they shall be brought down about the 28.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
There you go. 480. 9.
Hey, kill.
Nine's the mic. Nine's the mic.
All right, T, let's start. All right, T.
Mike 9. Mike 9.
Screen.
Wide open, Amari Cooper. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
A big play here for Dallas. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Yeah, baby.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Punt linebacker, punt cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
56.
Second and 9.
Right there. 56.
He runs.
56.
I got him.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Hey, we gotta get tonight. Mike.
Here go 47.
I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby.
Get this.
You're all
One
mine.
quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here go 46.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB. Come on.
Mike 9. Mike 9. Hey, watch the lane.
Nine's the mic. 26.
That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Coming to the line to begin their next drive, the Seahawks
14.
And this one, candidates undefeated coming near the playoffs, all tied in the 4th with a berth to the Super Bowl on the line. Buckle up, everybody. That catch good for only a couple. They'll break the hunt, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
14, Friday.
In your face. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
It's Williams, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
That's what I'm
Just a
talking
pile
about.
of bodies there. And that's when you gotta find
Good
out
job right
who's a
there.
tough
Good job right
guy,
there.
right? Who can
27.
stand up
Check
and
Mike,
make
check
a play?
Mike.
It was only a 3-yard
Hey, check Mike
run.
27. Check
For
Mike
both
27.
sides, and who can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
That's going to be caught by Nick Malore.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. It just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Territory now. Here's 1st and 10
Watch
at
the
the
edge.
42-yard line.
Alert.
That's complete. A good boot on. And all the way. Touchdown.
Gotta be patient, baby. Just gotta be patient.
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks Extra point up and through by Myers. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Let's go, fellas.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
And they are in
Mike 27, Mike 27. Watch the screen.
This possession, gigantic. 72 yards on the ground for him so far.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The previous run good for 9. Here's second of the yard.
Kill. 47.
Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no, let's switch to Mike.
Crunch time, defense.
Now he'll go deep down the middle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Wow, welcome to the
And he
NFL.
finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play here for Dallas. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Mike 40.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Let's go. Mike 40.
Yeah.
Being chased out left and eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Kill. Check hot route. Hot.
1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd
You
and
don't want
11.
no problems with me. Go to 54. Why ain't it? It's the mic. Hey, me and you all day. I'm coming after. Go. Get out there. 56, the mic, boys. 56. Check, 56. I got him.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Seahawks are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one's kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Check him.
Watch the
Coming
run.
to the line here to begin. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get
That
excited.
hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
So hold.
Check Mike
They're in a
20.
bit of a hold here on 1st and 20.
Touch 50. Good hot. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Escaping the pressure right. He slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
They scared.
Mike 27.
You ain't got nothing.
He'll drop this down to Williams. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They're facing a
Mike 27,
critical
Mike 27,
third down
Mike
now as they try
27.
to hold
Go.
on to this one. Throwing now is Wilson. Wilson out to Williams. And quick stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. So here's a big one. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here.
Further. Left hash.
Watch twitch.
Bryant thrown for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Right there, 56.
Hey,
Let's get off the field, D.
kill.
D. Watch out.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Check. Check three.
Mike 56. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
About the 30, 31-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick,
Here we go, 47.
tick.
26.
Get it to the 23-yard line.
Here we go, wide eight. It, baby. That's it. There we go, going to 53.
Boys, 56. Check 56.
Not today, you aren't. Not today.
Switch is A.
Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Here we go, going to 54. Why ain't?
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
26.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? Love has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
26.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
I know you felt that
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Come on, boy. You better be.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go.
56 is the
Hey, 47.
Here all day.
56 the mic, boys. 56. Check 56.
Watch QB drop.
Gun.
Mike,
Here we go, kill.
there, 56.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
Let's go.
Mike 56.
26.
Mike 56.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Dancing to his
Let's
left.
make these babies cry all the way back home.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Oh,
56
it's an
the mic.
enormous
56
call
is the
here.
mic.
They'll go for
Hey,
2.
I'm coming.
One play to keep their
56 the
postseason
mic.
alive.
Check.
Here we go, going to 54.
Now
Going to
the
54.
Seahawks
Why
call
ain't?
the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And now the decision is to go for 2.
right there, 56.
Hey,
Gutsy
kill.
call, and this, in effect, is
Here
your
we go,
ball
to
game
54. Why
right
ain't?
here.
Here we go. 26.
Flick.
He's got it at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And boy, you want to talk about guts. Guts is going for 2 when you're down 1 in that spot right there.
Do they not trust their kicker? Did they not feel that it was time to go ahead and do that? Or did they just say, we've got a play on that we're so confident in, we're going to go ahead and do it? I'm going to say they're going to say that in the press conference.
Fields this, and out a little across the 25 to the 27. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
They only
Watch
need
the
a
slant.
field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor.
Plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yards.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Let's go.
It's a big play there for Seattle.
Come on now.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. And the question is, how do they want to work the clock here on first and goal? A field goal would give them the lead. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. This for a trip to the Super Bowl. And his kick is right there. It's good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Short kick. Take it down. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Switch out.
And that recipe
Mike
on their last
nine.
drive resulted in a
47.
touchdown. Looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
Watch the run.
It takes me back to when we sat with the
25,
offensive
check
coordinator and
25.
head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some
Go,
holes in the
46.
defense, and
We got double
they
up, double
exploited
up.
them the last time out. Let's see
Watch
if
this
they
play.
can put together some
Switch gears. Switch gears.
Shit.
Shit.
Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
We live for this.
Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Seahawks are going to hang on.
Oh, yeah. We go, baby.
And that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written